Welcome to an old-fashioned backyard unboxing.
What's he unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
So friends, welcome back to the channel. What we have here is the latest in the PS Publishing series of Stephen King books. The last one I unboxed for you all was Cujo, and I just read that book. And I encourage you to read all of your books, all your limited edition books. They are meant to be read. They are books. So read them with care, with enthusiasm, and with confidence. Because that's what they're there for. You want the art, you want the letterpress if it's there, you want the fine quality paper, you want the nice bindings, you want the tactile experience. That's all to have the best reading experience, which you can't have if you just stash them on the shelf and drool on them, which is not recommended either. So if you're reading, you're not drooling. See how that goes? So before we get into the book, let's get into the bucket. What do you have for me today? Magic Duff Bucket. As you can see, it is light and middle of the day out here, so it's coffee. I am weird for leaving my spoons in the cup when I drink. It's a habit I have because I don't like leaving the sediment of sugar at the bottom. I take my coffee with cream and sugar, okay? I'm not judging you for your horrible life decisions, so, cut me some slack. I leave the spoon in there because I'm always making sure that when I'm done with it, there's not that base of sediment at the bottom. Not that I needed to justify myself. So what makes me really happy on the outside of the box is it says number 34 right there. And that's my PS Publishing number. It's also my Cemetery Dance Doubleday Years number. So I'm really happy to get that number. It's a small thing. I know a lot of people don't really care about matching numbers. Some people really, really do. I fall in between. It's nice to have, and when I have it, I like it. But I don't set out with that goal in mind. But once I have it, then I need it. That's where I am. I don't like how, you hear that? I don't like that. It feels like there's room in here. I don't know why. I don't know what the book looks like once I open the box, but it's sliding around in there. That is not good. So we're going to perform some surgery here. They always do overdo it with the fragile tape, but the fragile tape is just one part of the equation. You really got to make sure there's nothing in there that's going to rattle around. So it's an unconventional way for me to open this, but this is how I'm going to do it. And let's see what we got. So the book, I've been mauling these boxes lately. I don't know if that's a trend that's going to continue. I cannot promise anything. But so the book was in the box with paper around it. And then the book itself was wrapped like this, but it's still sliding around in this. So I guess the only thing that could get dinged up would be these ends here. So we'll see how it turned out. So here it is. Here's my invoice. I ordered this and then I moved, and I had to let Nikki know at PS my new address. So they made note of it, thankfully, and I received it. Okay, so let's see. How'd it ship? It shipped in great condition. There's nothing wrong with any of it, as far as I could tell, just from the slipcase. Everything looks hunky-dory. Corners are nice and tight. So this slipcase is different than the slipcases on the order page when we first bought it. The slipcases on the order page had better art. Not that this is bad. It's just when you saw that, it's like, oh, I like that better. What happened? And the slipcase art is also the DJ art. So Needful Things. It's a little meta because if you're watching this channel, then books are needful things for you. It smells nice. Corners are nice and tight. There is the ribbon page marker peeking through. And let us see what the end papers and all look like. So the slipcase art is also the dust jacket art, which is also the printed board art. So that's how PS Publishing rolls. They do printed boards. If, like I said, if you've seen my Cujo, then you've seen, or my Tommyknockers, or my copy of The Stand, then you've seen how it plays out. So the end papers, pretty cool. Dollar bills, y'all. I, of course, have number 34, and it is signed by the artist. No Stephen King facsimile signature, which I thought was really cool. I like that a lot. Wish they would have continued, but they only did that with Cujo. I don't know why. We got us some white paper here. So the art is John Coulthart. The interiors and the exteriors. And it has a new afterword by Richard Christian Matheson. So how much art is in this baby? Looks like someone's unboxing. It looks pretty much to be loaded with art. That was the case with Cujo and Dead Zone, if you've seen my unboxing for Dead Zone. So I have a matching 34 from Tommyknockers on. They also did Night Shift, Skeleton Crew, Christine, Pet Sematary, Salem's Lot. A lot of other Stephen King books that I never got on, but I got on at Tommyknockers, and I've stayed on, and my number's been 34 since then. So it's Tommyknockers, The Stand, Cujo, Dead Zone, and now Needful Things. So 5 books with the number 34, which is cool. Here's another piece of art. Now, I haven't read this one in a long time. I read it when it first came out. I might have read it again after that, but I don't recall. I know I loved it when I read it, and I'm overdue for a reread, so that's what this book will serve to provide me, is the reread. It's quite a beefy book at over 700 pages. Here's the back end paper, and like I said, loaded with art, and of course one of Stephen King's coolest stories. A lot of fun to read about how a new store shows up in the town and sells people the things they need, and then the town, Castle Rock, goes completely to hell. So a lot of fun. I can't wait to reread it. And these are floating around, of course, on the secondary. They were sold out pretty quickly at PS. I think they're going to have different seasons next, and that will be one where people will hurt other people to get. They will hurt people, probably maiming, physical harm will come to people for different seasons. And that could be an epic unboxing. If I do different seasons, I'm going to want to have footage of different seasons where I talk about the book. Wouldn't that be fun? You plan it out for a year and do a really good unboxing for a change. Anyway, that's this unboxing. Check out PS Publishing. Get on the newsletter so you don't miss out. PS Publishing's not a publisher I buy from too much. They're not in my my top 5. But I like them. They're good people. They do good work, and they're a lot of fun to collect. So highly recommend them for the Stephen King books they do. They also did a Sarah Pinborough book that I really want, that I have yet to hunt down. The Life of Death or something like that. So I got to get on it. And Sarah Pinborough signed Cujo. That's awesome. I got to read her intro to Cujo. Anyway, that's it. Till next time, my friends, have a book, have a beverage, and stay frosty.